What's good? It's your boy, Johnny Blaze from the book of Revelations, part 2, the Antichrist and the mark of the beast of Revelations. As we talked yesterday, I left you with Meghan Markle. She is part of the big 8 that are involved in deceiving the world in the end times, which will be in 2020. It all starts. So I left you here yesterday with the mark, which is 24, which is really 42, but they flipping it on you in 24. She's 24th generation, descendant of King George or King Edward III. She's half German. She's royalty, even before she married Harry. So let's begin. As I left you before, I told you that she's a suit. All right? She is the queen of diamonds. There's the hearts, diamonds, spades, and clubs. They are suits. She is the diamond. She's the diamond girl. She's the suit, the queen of the suit. Queen suit. All right? So let's continue. We'll move along. Also, she was in Deal or No Deal, holding suit cases. It's all about the suits. So let us begin. Again, she's married to Harry, and she's not a commoner. Research says they found that she actually has royal blood in her. That's what I told you. King Edward III. And it's all about numbers. She's the countess. So if you look at King Edward III, you got K is the 11th letter in the alphabet, and E is the 5th. 11 times 5 is 55. It's 50-50. And he ruled from 1327 until 1377. 77 minus 27 is 50. Telling you, your history's made up. Everything's a fucking lie. Everything's rigged. So we got the half-breed Meghan Markle, 50-50. Let's continue. I told you letters have numerical values. In the Roman alphabet, you got the letter L is 50. So it still applies to EL, which is 50. It's 50-50. Let's go. She was on the cover of Elle magazine. How ironic is that? That's 50-50. You dig? Rach L, Mark L. It's LL. LL Cool J. 50-50. You just happened to put her on there, huh? I know Johnny Blaze is crazy. Y'all are the crazy. Let me tell you something right now. The Bible is real. It just isn't real as you've been taught. But it's indeed Freemasonry. And it's real, and it's all unfolding now. It is not 5,000, 10,000 years old. The Bible was written in 1800. Let's go. She ain't the first Brett queen. There was a mixed woman before her. It was Queen Charlotte, who never existed. It's all made up. They're just letting you know about what's going to exist. Talking about half-breeds a long time ago. And when is all this going to pop off? In the year 2020. 1 year from now. So the countdown is now. If you know anything about Freemasonry, which you don't, that's what I'm here to teach you. I'm Lucifer, the enlightened one. 2s are 5s and 5s are 2s. Just like 6s are 9s and 9s are 6s, 69. You take this 2, both of these 2s, and you flip it up, they turn into 5s. If you take that 5 and flip it down, it becomes a 2. So in the year 2020, it becomes the year 50-50. That's the shit you don't know nothing about because you are sloths. Meat eaters, tap water drinking, fluoride toothpaste eating, premarital sex having, beer drinking sloths. Sodom and Gomorrah. There we go, 50-50, talking about queens. It ain't just Meghan Markle being a half-breed, but there's also another player involved. Bam. It's your girl, Catherine Kate. Princess Kate. Her real name is Catherine. If you see this picture here with her and William right behind her, it was not done on accident. It was done on purpose. You see that light there? That is the light. This is Hathor from Egyptian mythology. She is Hathor. That is Cathorin. It's a big Kate. Catherine. Cathorin. You dig? Catholicism. The cat. That's what it's all about. Right there. This is a real picture. I ain't do no CGI to it. It's no Photoshop. They did that for a reason. Because if you look at the Egyptian walls, the Giza halls, your boy Johnny Blaze spots the flaws. Here you go. It's got Thor and what should be Thor. It's Thor's helmet. Check out Thor in the mythology. That's Cathor. She's the hammer. She's the one with the lightning bolts. There you go. Hathor, Isis. Cathor, which is the common law. They bring in the law. There you go. Bam. So in the year 2020, this is the numerical value for it. M's are 1,000s. So you got two M's, you have 2,000. X's are 10s, two 10s are 20s. Just how ironic in the year 2020, you got Eminem. I know, Johnny Blaze is crazy, huh? Yeah. He thinks he's the prophet from Revelation. It's Meghan Markle. And the two X's, you got the diamond girl. I know, I'm the crazy one. All of you are the sloths. And that wall that they building, that's the common wall. That's the common law. That's martial law. You're in modern day Rome. The Germans running this shit. They about to put up that wall. That is the Berlin Wall. It's just about to get ugly for you fucks. Now look, in the year 2020, again, take away that fake year 1776, which is nothing more than the square root of pi. That's where they got it. Am I making it up? Well, then why don't you go get your calculators and do the square root of pi, 3.14, and see what you come up with. You get 1.776. You dig? They squared your root. You are a square. It's made the fuck up. It's all about numbers. There's been a countdown to Armageddon. So in 2020, minus 1776, again, it's a pi. Perfect circle, 3.14, which is 360 degrees. There goes your 3 6s. You separate that, you get America's 244th birthday. And there we go again with the advertisements. They let you know in the year 244. Come down to Burger King, get some food, 2 for $4. Mix and match, get fat. Bam. Like I told you, she was a suit. Now we know that she's the queen of suits. Queen of Diamond suits. And she was in Deal or No Deal holding the suit cases. She's a suit. Now how ironic. Johnny Blaze is making all of this up. That she starred in the TV show Suits. And her character was Rachel. So we got 3 suits so far. We got the diamond suits. I gotta repeat this because a lot of you are dumbasses. So we got the diamond suits. And we got the suitcases of Deal or No Deal. It was the double D's and the diamonds a D. And you got the TV show Suits. There we go. They had a 100th anniversary on the USA Network. Suits. Meghan Markle. We look even closer. He said 100th anniversary, 100th show they were celebrating. 100 is the U. What's they got to do with it? What am I talking about? Who's this? That $100 bill. It's Big Ben Franklin. Alright? So 100 means Ben, means Benjamin. What am I getting at? The C note. Because Rachel, the biblical Rachel, had a kid with the biblical Jacob, who was the father of the 12 tribes of Israel. And they had 2 sons. And their second son, she died during childbirth, and his name was Benjamin. So here we go. She died during her childbirth to Benjamin. And he is the tribe of Benjamin, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. And who is that? It's the ravenous wolf. The ravenous wolf, the Benjamite anointing. It's the tribe of Ben. They're the warriors. They're basically the Marines, the few, the proud. They're beasts, the one that did all the fighting for the tribes of Israel. They're the smallest of the tribes, but they're the baddest. The Marines, they're the Corps, the Navy. Basically, it would be SEAL Team 6. So let's get back to it. The ravenous wolf. Jacob prophesies Benjamin as a ravenous wolf. In the morning he devours the prey, and in the evening divides the spoil. Genesis 49:27. Let's meet Paul. He's a Benjamite wolf. Paul is pretty much the second most important person to Jesus in the Bible. He changed his name from Saul to Paul. He was your 50-50. He's an Israelite seed of Abraham. He's the tribe of Ben. He was your in the morning and in the evening comparisons. You get down here, you can see this. Who Paul was. Paul's words divided Christians for over 2,000 years. That's the problem. The Bible was Babel. It's the Tower of Babel. You guys can agree on shit, let alone other religions. You have different denominations. You can't even agree on each other, let alone can you agree with Muslims. So there you go. He's a Benjamite. I told you before. Big Ben. There you go. The watchtower. He's the watcher. And he's guarding Westminster Abbey. And the Abbey is the monastery. It's the money. I told you, they're the countess. They're counting money. And they're counting heads that they're going to chop off soon. So Big Ben, that's the $100 bill. Ben's watching over Westminster Abbey, who's in charge of the Vatican. You dig? They're the ones that make the rules. This is the Abbey. It's the monastery. And that's who Big Ben the Wolf is watching over, the ravenous wolf. Revelation 13:1, in your Bible, King James, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast right up out of the sea, from the 7 heads and 10 horns. And I saw a beast rise out of the sea. I saw a beast. I saw a beast. I saw a beast. A beast, a beast rise out of the sea. That's the best. The nuns. They're the ones that watch over and make all the rules. She's the superior of the community of nuns, which is often the abbeys, Westminster Abbey. They're the ones that tell the Vatican what to do. You saw a best rise out of the sea. It's the nuns. In Greek gematria, the number 50 means none. None is the 50th numerical value. And the Aleph Bet means none. Everything's 50-50. The Creator God is man and woman, male and female. I told you before, Rachel means lamb. She's the lamb. She's the Christ child. Rachel means lamb. The meaning of Rachel is you. She's the Jews. But you guys would say Jews is the U's. J's are silent. She's the lamb. Again, it's a female sheep called a ewe. It means the lamb. What am I getting at? I'm talking about Westminster Abbey and the Vatican. Because it's all about the Jesuits. If you look here how you pronounce it, you got the U. Why do you get the E's backwards? But it's the U. And if you know anything, and you don't, is it really, this W is really a double V. These are V's, it's not 2 U's. So it's really pronounced the Uva. There's your suit. We're talking about suits. There's your Jesuit, the Jew suit. She's the Ute. She's the Woov, the Uve, which is a combination. She's a wolf and a sheep. When they say in Matthew 7:15, you will know them by their fruits, their Utes. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. Johnny Blaze is making this up. So you can go back to your bologna sandwich and Doritos when you're done. But as I told you, she had a kid with Jacob, Yakub. You're in the cube. It's the black cube, the Bible. There you go. And they had a son named Ben, who was the ravenous wolf. When they decided to get a new pope, and they vote on it, they blow smoke up out of their chimney. No pope is black. The new pope is white. There's a black and white. There's a real picture. Yep. As I told you, she's suit. She's the suit of diamonds. This is the Deal or No Deal suit. She starred in the TV show Suits. She's part of this, the best, the Antichrist, the deceivers. And when they blow that black smoke, it's called soot, a black powdery or flaky substance of carbon produced by incomplete burning of organic matter. It's on a smoke screen. They're covering you up. Your eyes are blinded by soot. It's your boy, Johnny Blaze, from the book of Revelations. You dig?